What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Half-Assed Garage. I've sort of got the place cleaned up a little bit. You can see got ye old van in there, so there should be enough room now for me to work. So this is the van. This is the donor for the drivetrain for the old 84 D150. So runs pretty good. This is some type of fleet vehicle. So I'll take you inside and we'll fire it up. You can hear it. So she does all right. Can't tell where the linkage is on this. So runs good. Sounds good. It's just rusty. D150. You can hear it just sounds great. What is that, a drumstick? Check that out. Sweet. I don't know how to play the drums. But that's new. So drumstick. First find. Runs like a champ. That is apparently where it came from. Missing the windows for the doors. I don't know what happened to those. But everything on it's actually not too bad overall. So yeah, this is it. We're going to yank this out. Nice thing is it's got a big storage area, so all the parts and stuff can just end up going in here and it gets towed away to the scrapyard. I already started taking some of it off, some of the front end off, so pull it out. Not sure exactly what the best way to do that is, but yeah, I don't know if these springs will work in my truck or not. Swap out some axles, I don't know yet, but overall good running truck. Doesn't really burn any oil that I'm aware of, so pretty good. Yeah, we'll get to it and see what happens. So I'm just gonna get down to the dirty work and try to get the rest of this front end off and pull, dump all the fluids out of it, check everything, measure the springs, check out the drive shaft, because this is a 360 with a 727 trans. My D150 out there is a 318 with a 904, and I think there's a like 4-inch difference. I'm not sure. There's the 318. That's another one that I got for free. And this is the A833 that I do eventually want to put in the D150. So hopefully that will work with this. Rumor around town is that the crankshaft is not finish drilled for a pilot bushing for it for a manual. So I don't know exactly how that's going to go. Some people say that it's finish drilled enough for a Magnum style bushing or a bearing. So you just push it in there and you're good to go. You can just slide the shaft of that trans right on in there and you're solid. Other people say that it's not like that. And this 318 right here, there we go. Can't hardly see it, sorry, but it is drilled. So again, I'm not sure entirely what that drilling is, if that's finish drilled. I don't even know what that came out of. I think it was a Valari, or I don't remember what that was. I mean, the guy ended up going with like a stroker. Didn't want that engine. It's supposed to be running good. So I don't know the history on that, if it had a 3-speed on it originally or not. Maybe it did. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But once I get the trans off of this, I can see what that input shaft looks like, or the crank, how it's drilled, and then see if I can get a bushing or a bearing in there for the 4-speed. Now, the D150 never had a manual in it. It was always automatic. So we're going to just see how that goes and whatever. I do have a NP 435, or I'm sorry, a 445 out there, big top loading truck shifter deal. Close ratio, no granny low, so it's kind of a rare trans. So that's an option too, but I believe that I have to change the trans tunnel in the truck for the top loader. So to finish it off, I've got my Hurst kit. So there's the Hurst shifter, and somewhere down somewhere there's a box full of all the parts for the shifter. Don't know where it's at right now, but we'll see. We're going to put that 4-speed in there if we can. I don't know how this video is coming out. I just picked up this Hero 3 Plus Black from a friend for like really cheap, and I'm hoping it's better than my SJ cam. At least the audio quality on it should be better. So we'll see. So I don't have a tripod out here. I don't have any way to plug this camera in and have it time lapse, but most of the stuff I'm going to be doing today is just measuring and junk like that. So I'll bring you back when I've got something cool to show you. But there you go. The big old church bus, service van, whatever it is. I'll take all the parts I can off of it, and we'll get to it. She's got a nice patina. I know everybody wants the mold. You know, they like clear coat over their mold and stuff. But we're doing good already. It's already given back. Drumstick. Liz, if you're watching, ooh, let's see who makes it. First Act 5B. I don't know. All you drummers out there, from 2009. So 8/6/2009 GX. So that's that. Cool. All right. Anyway, we'll get to it. Come back whenever I got something cool to show you. All right. So made some progress. It's not too bad. I found out that this tag means that the engine was rebuilt. So it's a Mopar remanufactured engine. So when I was rubbing on it to try to clean it and get a picture of it, it actually just fell off. So it was up in there. I don't think you remember seeing that. So it's coming along all right. Everything's going pretty well. It's going to be a little tricky to get this thing out. I don't know what the best way to do that is. Maybe disconnect. I don't know. I've seen some stuff where people would put the cherry picker in through this door and pull the engine out this way. Pull the seat and yank it out right through here. I don't think I want to go that route, but I don't know. Watch some YouTube videos and see. Got the hood off and some little sports and whatnot. The grill is actually in really good shape. You can see it right there. It's not broke or anything. So there might be somebody out there somewhere that needs parts from one of these vans. I don't think I've ever really seen anybody looking for them, but doesn't mean that it ain't out there. So yeah, she's a little crusty, but overall it's coming along all right. So that's pretty much the update for right now. Just depends on how crazy I want to get with cutting everything out. It's not really going to be a savable vehicle, but as I said, I kind of wanted to put another engine in it just to move it around the yard, so I didn't have to just push it out and tow it around with the tractor. But we'll see. We'll see what it is. If it's a big pain in the butt and I can't really do it myself, then I'll just start cutting the cowl out and cut stuff off of it and get some more access to it, because I don't really care about it. That being said, I'll update you more whenever something cool happens. So we're back. It's late now. I think it's 10 o'clock at night. It's getting a little chilly out, and made some progress. So I've taken down most of what do I do with my flashlight? What's that thing? There it is. I've taken off a bunch of the stuff off the front end, a bunch of accessories. The cooler and the radiator looks like they're in really good shape, so that's nice. Excuse me. If you ever wonder what the coolant inside of a computer's closed loop liquid cooler is, that's what this stuff is. Looks like regular old antifreeze to me. So I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but this is super exciting. It means that the engine is a Mopar remanufactured engine from '96. So that's super cool. It means that this '88, which is the year of the van, had a new engine put in it in '96. So that probably is one of the reasons why it runs so good, that being what it is. I'm excited. I got quite a bit done so far. I've decided I'm not going to bother trying to reuse the van. I was going to try to keep it mostly together so that I could put a 318 back in it, the one out of my truck, and just be able to move it around. There's no way I'm going to do that. I don't know what I was thinking. So made a couple cuts on the wiring right there for the alternator. Just didn't, it's kind of rusty. It was kind of rusted, the bolts were. I didn't feel like messing around with it, so I just cut it off. Smog pump there, that thing is totally seized. Doesn't move at all. Oh my god, I sprayed some WD-40 in it. Looks like it started moving, didn't it? I don't know. Everything looks pretty good, and I think from looking at it, the easiest approach for this is to take the front suspension off and just drop this support straight down, drop the engine down with it. I really think that that's going to be the easiest way to go about it. Looking at how much room we have there, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the cherry picker's boom in there and have any movement up and down in order to get it up. And I think there's some studs on the bottom of those motor mounts. I'm not entirely sure, but without cutting those or whatever, and the oil pan's depth, I think just dropping that down is the easiest way to do it, other than potentially just cutting that that support right off, which I don't know if I want to do that either. So I sprayed it down a little bit with some penetrating oil, let it kind of soak. Got most of the accessories off of it, and yeah, so little bits of progress, a little bit at a time. It's late, 10 o'clock, time to go to bed for the night or go inside, get a shower. And so that's the progress for tonight, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow if it's not pouring rain, but I'll probably still be out here. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me in the half-ass garage for the evening. And I don't know, if you got any ideas or experience pulling van engines, leave all the stuff in the comments so I can check it out and learn from it, because I'm not really sure how they do this actually in a production setting, how mechanics like on the line or in a shop or whatever do it. Being it's a remanufactured engine, somebody had to do that at one point in time. That seems like an awful lot of work. So I don't know how they do it. I guess, I don't know. I mean, so let me know in the comments below how you would have done it, what you would have done different. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.